La 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 Adam's little vlog.
Tally ho everybody, this is Heap of Games, Adam speaking, and this video is going to be to do a couple of challenges and to also update you on a couple of things. So let's get straight into it. The first one is the small YouTuber tag, where I was tagged by... No, not the pig. That guy, Steezus. Ain't he got a nice hat? So Steezus tagged me, and I'm going to answer these questions. I'm pretty sure they're set questions that I have to answer, and I couldn't find them anywhere, so I'm just going to play them off Steezus' video and answer them that way. So according to Steezus, the first question is, what inspired you to start YouTube? And my answer is quite simply, people like Markiplier, KSI, to an extent PewDiePie, would have been Jacksepticeye had I watched his videos before I started, but I like him as well. And that was basically it. How long have I been doing YouTube, and do I have any other channels? This channel's been going on since September 22nd, 2014, so we're approaching the 1 year anniversary. As for other channels, I've currently got a music channel, which I'm sure you've heard of. I've advertised it enough. I'll put a little thingamajigger up here for you to go check that out. Question 3 is something about where you want to be in 5 years. So ideally, I want to be making money out of it. Even if it's not much, I'm not asking for millions in years. That's after 10 years, of course. I'm asking for profit in the sense that I'll be making some money at the weekend to go get drunk on, I suppose. More seriously though, a realistic goal would be subs number probably about maybe 5,000. 5,000 after 5 years seems reasonable to me. Question 4. What kind of message are you trying to get across in your videos? My videos are there simply and totally to try to make you laugh. That's it. No hidden messages, I'm not saying, oh look at this funny image of a clown wearing sandals in Antarctica. Quickly go vote UKIP. On a more serious side, I want to show people that you can do things that you don't think you can do. I never thought that I could do something like this where I'm very eccentric, I'm very loud, I'm using a multitude of different voices. I'm dressing up like a wacky thing. And I decided one day to do it. And it takes time, it takes practice. You don't start off great. I've always used the example, Jimi Hendrix was a rubbish guitarist when he started. Everyone's rubbish at what they want to do when they start. You can't instantly be good at something. And that's part of the message I want to get across. I want to say, you can do what you want to do. It just takes time, it takes patience. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be loud. That's something I always tell people. I always say don't be afraid to be loud. And I genuinely mean that. If you're at home thinking, I want to record some videos, I'm just going to talk like this and watch the game and say this in a very monotone way. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You want to be loud and proud and wacky and all those other things in between. Because that's what actors do. We're here on YouTube to act. We're here to perform. Don't try to cloud it and say anything else. That's what we're trying to do. That's how we gain our audiences, and you've got to act the role. Even if it means pushing yourself past your limits, even if it means doing something that you wouldn't want to do what you normally do, just do it. Just do it. Forget about whatever anyone else thinks about you, because nobody that I know personally approves of what I'm doing, really. But screw them. Do it. If you want to do it, just do it. Do people from school watch your channel? Well, I haven't been to school since I was 18. That's 5 years ago. I finished university 1 year ago, so if you say university, then no, I don't think anyone watches my videos. If you think people from school watch my videos, they all forgot about me. The next one is, what does your username mean? Well, it's pretty simple. Heap. My first name is Adam, my last name is Heap, so Heap of Games. It's just wordplay. It doesn't mean anything apart from that. Favourite small YouTuber? That's a very difficult one, because it changes daily. It usually changes the last few videos I watched. And judging from that video, I think that's it. I think that's all the questions I've had to answer. Thank you very much to Steezus for tagging me in this video, and now I've got to tag 3 people. So I shall tag, it's going to be difficult, but I'll tag Change Bruley, Super Mario, and OK Multiplay. I think that'll do. I think it's 3. I would choose more again, but this is the first 3 that popped to my mind at that moment. So you 3 that I mentioned, go do this challenge. Now the second challenge I was asked to do was from Sentenza, and this wasn't like a hashtag challenge. This was simply a challenge for me to play a song called "The Maiden from Stoneberry Hollow" that was in the South Park Stick of Truth game. And it took me 5 minutes to remember. There's only 4 lines in it, so I'll give it a quick go for you, Sentenza. This is dedicated to you. This is The Maiden from Stoneberry Hollow by Jimmy the Bard. There once was a maiden from Stoneberry Hollow. She didn't talk much, but boy did she swallow. I have a nice lance that she sat upon, the maiden from Stoneberry who is also your mom. I quite like that song, Sentenza. Thanks for setting that challenge for me. That was for you. And that's those bloody challenges out the way. What next? I have had recent problems with my green screen. As you might have noticed, I believe in the latest Five Nights at Freddy's and the latest Pineview Drive, my green screen has been misbehaving somewhat. Now this is a problem that I've had since summer came along because it's all to do with the lighting, but I've changed my light bulbs this week, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it will help my green screen problems. These were the light bulbs I had before. They are these cheap, ugly things that are completely trans whatever the word is, and it has markings at the top, and it's just generally cheap lighting that it's not an even light that it produces. It's got marks on it and there's black spots and all that rubbish. But I've changed the light bulbs now, so these light bulbs that I've got now that I've just blinded myself with, because they're actually pointing at me now. This is the first time I've had them point at me because they don't give those marks. So hopefully the lighting in this video is better as well. But they have a more even light, there's no black spots, it's much nicer in that way, so I'm hoping for the love of God that improves my green screen, because I have had worries about having to stop using green screen, which on my channel would be disastrous, because I do a lot of green screen. So I think that's all the news that I've had to give you so far. The last thing I want to do is to give you a small preview of a new series that's coming up. I've mentioned it before when I finished the Robot Arena 2 original series that I'll be doing the character competitions, and they are soon approaching. But it's not called the character competitions. I've made a whole new intro for this series, and this is the build-up to that series. 36 characters with 36 robots from my channel will be competing for the grand title of Banter Wars Champion. This is the trophy, a big cardboard gold thing with a Banter Wolf on top. But this is the trophy for the Banter Wars title. 36 of my channel's characters have built their own special robots with their own unique builds, and they will be competing in Robot Arena 2. This is Banter Wars.